Wagwan, my people. It's the City Kitty controller, the microphone record. They call me General Pype. And you're welcome to my music everywhere on HIPTV. Yeah, man. Today we're going to be taking you all on a trip while we do a little promotion and radio and tour the basti pulling. You understand? You're in for a beautiful ride. Yeah, man. Let's go for this one. Skibo.
Voice of General Pype, and this is one voice that definitely resonates with a lot as far as the Nigerian music game is concerned. In and around, and you know, we had to just steal some minutes of your time.
Respect, King. Respect.
We have General Pype in the building.
Yo, Wagwan, my people. Kilo shele. Good morning, good afternoon, good every.
Wait, first thing I just opened General Pype, and the first thing I saw is Ogun State. Hey, wait, oh. Hello. This could be my family member here. I never even thought you were Yoruba in the first place. The name General Pype doesn't even suggest. So what's the story around that?
Well, I think around 2005, 2004, my manager then, AY, Ayodele Routine, was like, hey, I'm a Pype. I'm a Pype. And I'm like, Pype. Then he broke it down. That's what my mind went to. Then he said it's an acronym, Prolific Youth Positive Entertainer.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny, yeah. Positive Entertainer. So when I saw that, I'm like, they like him. Then the street guys now added General. Because when I usually, even before people call me General, so I call me General, I used to greet people like this. That's how I used to greet everybody. Yeah, so it's been like that because of Obalende upbringing around soldiers. Everybody that was my best Egbo in the Adugo then, now soldier or Mopo or police, so they come through. I agree to. I mean, it was supposed to be Ibro Majek. That was the name my friends called me when I started singing. Ibro Majek, Oji.
I prepare. So what's been going on? Where has I'm sure this question, same question I'm asking, is what's been on a lot of minds of fans of the brand General Pype. Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Well, at some point, I took a sabbatical to diversify. Went back to school. Got degrees and certificates and stuff.
Every single time you step up me door, at the end of the day I know.
It's like tearing a piece of my body out every time I put songs like that out. You understand? Because in your mind you'll be like, the most important thing is for you to get the content for your fans. Then they will take from there. But Yoruba people say, if you put smack on your bucket or whatever, and you say nobody should steal it, it is the day that you see your calabash that you see the mark on it. So your fans will not know that you have songs out unless you have the opportunity to present it to, because especially this generation, they have the shortest span of attention. So you come in and even with the great song, if you don't visuals and all of those well, you will just get lost in the noise and everything. You won't be able to stand out. But I know it's usually something that people don't believe, but sometimes some people are very lucky. I just keep recording, keep putting song out randomly. Opportunity will meet preparation. But usually, I'm very sorry to say, a setup. If you don't have backing, it's just like you are wasting. That's when you start calling your friend to tell them with your mouth. You've released a new song. Then once they go like then, when my song first came on Ray Power, then I call all of my friends in the next vicinity everywhere. Wow, you don't change your thing dance yet. It's not how to play it. You have to play it on. You understand? And it is hard. And in this country, if you are not, as in, there's no food for the underground guys here at all. But I thank God for streaming now. But then, if you are not on the billboard and you are not called to come and perform, you are gented. You don't finish.
I mean, if someone like you we have to always reference that, that song, Champion. You had a whole lot of superstars on the song. I mean, when we played it now, it felt like we were going way back. But so this person did this song, this person did this song, this person did this song. That's the feeling that you were getting before you stepped into the studio. And I'm like, if you, as much as have had such a big, collaboration at the time, it would be easy for anybody to feel, oh, you have had the break.
That even makes it, in a way, makes it harder because they'd be like, ìwọ kì í ṣe pé bá jọ kọ mi nísìn ó yé mi máa wá bí wá máa sọ story pé bàbá ìgbòsó ń bẹ̀ta ọba rẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ fún mi jọ tó bá san show ni but nobody go know. Even being popular and being broke as a musician is harder than being an upcoming artist, because an upcoming artist can just come and people will gbé fún oya ẹja aṣàánú ẹjọ ẹ fún ẹ jẹ́ kó popular one yeah. Nobody want to know, and some people even with all of your years you might have poop everywhere. So that time where you broke, now they'll say eléyìí ṣe bójú ẹ ti wálẹ̀ nsìn pé no get money now ó yà jẹ́ wá gbogbo máa dọ̀bálẹ̀ jẹ́ ntẹ̀ bóyá àti kékeré ló ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dọ̀bálẹ̀ bọ̀. You understand? But if you have money, people will still get mad at you, but it's their job at this point, and whether they hate you or not, they're gonna do the job.
Wow, so really interesting stuff. Okay, you know what? Let's fast forward to today. I know we may have to go back and forth because of this. Let's fast forward to right now. We know you just got back into the country at a time when people are living in droves. Yes. People are jackpotting now. So what's inspiring your? You're coming back, and I know there's a new. Or there are new songs out there. So what's inspiring you coming back to the country? And you know what? Let's go at this again.
Okay. The real inspiration behind me coming back came from a friend that is now a business associate, manager, and gbogbo. They got really mad at me for being this quiet all this while, and they were like, "Yo, Pype, let's get back to the studio. Let's start recording. Let's start getting back into this creative process. And we know you have a 9 to 5 or 6 to 6 job right now. But whenever you have the chance, come and let us know that you are ready for General Pype to go back to the studio." And that's how this whole journey started. We started recording all over America, but America can never be Nigeria. You know, Yoruba people say, "Ile Latin question rode." So whatever I want to share to the world and say I am African or Nigerian, I felt in my mind that I needed to come back home to the source of the whole of my story as General Pype or Ibrahim. So we left America, we came to Nigeria around January to record and record and record. Now we're back to start pushing.
You are a born champion.
How do you choose those guys to be on this track?
Well, let's give credit to those who credit is due. I was invited to the session like every other artist on it. Like I was invited to come do a collabo on my song. They just called me from Storm Records. They were like, "Okay, come to Parkview Estate today, and I think we have some friends in the house. They want to show some love to your champion and blah blah blah." I'm like, "For real? Okay." And I got there. I saw that green. That one is my friend. Vector, we grew up together. Sasha P, I've always loved because she was the first person in the industry to ever give me a chance to go on stage. We did a collab. She dragged me everywhere. Neto C, we're from the same record label. But I just think the label people were the one that just figure in their mind, like, let's get Neto C, Sasha P, GT, Vector, and that green. And I fell madly in love with the...
So clearly this remix gave the original song, or it pushed the original song several notches higher than the
Absolutely.
original song would have gone. So how important then is it for a young artist to have a label where they can leverage on these kind of things? Because of course, you just said you were just invited to come and feature on your own song. This was all down to the record label at the time.
That's everything, because I mean, it doesn't make your work easier, because some people will be like, that's the day your work really starts. You understand? That's the day you really start working, when you have record label. But the difference is that whatever you're working on would amount to something. When you have record labels, where their head, their body, well, they will work hard and push you to places. I mean, they've put their money in and they need to recoup. Yeah. So anything that is going to make the business sell is what they invest in, including you, yourself, and your product and your brand. Okay,
so let's talk about the challenge of the industry today. You mentioned, or you talked about it a little bit earlier, about how the listening public, or the people consuming your music now, they have a very, very, very heavy appetite. the moment you are dropping Blessed and Ready, in the next 1 month or 2 months, somebody is asking for something.
You know, the man she Pype will dark from before years, so therefore I'm Blessed and Ready. She I'm do the 3 months.
I like that.
Like this Mama Piano, I've already saw it. I've seen it since the other era that I used to go to South Africa to record. You understand?
The one that's just getting the ball.
Yes, I've always loved it, and even then I recorded Mama Piano as back as Give It To Me. 2014, I've recorded South African House Afro. That's what I used to call it then. House music. Not the feel, Africa see. You understand? I've always loved it. I see where the music vibe is going like some years in advance.
Big up all the guys that
I
came.
saw how much, if one Rude Boy is the one word we know about Jamaica, every musician in Nigeria will even put it on their song. I'm like, to buy a lot more sentencing.
Signal the flame for the corner. Oh yes, me strike, me roll like a thunder. Drunk anything where you wanna.
Now the night time when your body calling, feel me loving, I'll be right there anytime, any minute. Girl, you know, say me put the fire in your oven all night, all night. Otishe mi leshe, omo you busting my brain. Not only you think you're my craze, I need you right next to me every day, yeah.
Me see all of them want to follow. Little and great and chiller. General the baddest for real.
Alright, on socials, your friends, fans who would like to follow you once again.
All right, I'm official General Pype. I'm on Instagram, General Pype on Twitter, and the rest General Pype. And Obalindo Record, Cash Boy, Creative Titans, Bookie HQ, Prince X Mat, Body Jubasticulation. I thank you guys. Respect.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
I be crushing every obstacle in my way, Baba God don't let me stop.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was AIT Ray Power. You understand? It was awesome. And we have a whole lot of things to do next. But first, we're going to go chill on the beach a little bit. Calm down, take a little bit of that Naija breeze, you know. Remind myself, Miami in Lagos. Let's go. HIPTV, music everywhere, General Pype Jubasticulated. So based on bass, you know, as we've been to AIT, Ray Power, and all those places, feel like saying at time to just twist the whole thing. You know, see this kind one, I need to just flip him around, we could go sit down for water size more. You understand? Bless.
Represent my niggas are fast, so I represent it. See me say.
Thank you guys, you know, it's been awesome. It's been a ride. We had fun, and I hope you had fun too. You know, we've been out all day, gymnasticulating, radio station, the whole shopping, the whole skibori-bori. I really appreciate that you all stayed behind and enjoyed this whole skibori-bori with us. And the reason, you know, that we've been at this all day is General's back. Yeah, man. And we got some goodies, we got some tunes, we got some skibori-bori, some hats to pull out of the bag and stuff. So basically, Mine Only is out, yeah. And if you've not checked it out, I need you to go check it out. Share, stream, download. Let's rack up these numbers. Yeah, man, let's take it to the next level. That's right, M7SGP. Oh, shit.